From the harbor here at Vung Tau to the inland port of Saigon, it is 45 tortuous miles up a twisting, turning river called the Vung Tau. What makes it hazardous is that the Vung Tau winds through a 400 square mile area of mangrove swamps and waterways known as the Rung Sat, the evil place. From the air it looks drab, forbidding, uninhabited. But to the Viet Cong, it represents a continuing opportunity to sink one of those merchant ships, to block the shipping channel, and stop the flow of supplies to Saigon. Here on duty in the Vung Tau is another detachment of the small boat navy.
Take 'em in! Bring in forward! All clear!
Port ahead, one. Each morning, just after the first light of dawn, the MSBs, U.S. Navy minesweeping boats, cast off and begin to sweep the river.
Excellent, 1-1. All ahead, 12. 5 Charlie.
The MSB is 57 feet long, wooden-hulled and charged with the single vital responsibility of keeping the river free of mines. To do this, the crewmen deploy special minesweeping gear. It is designed so that when the sweep has been set to drag behind the boat, special blades attached to the cable will cut any control wires or mooring devices attached to the mines. Once the gear is out, the 6-man crew settles into what has become a familiar routine. Long hours of methodically moving up and down the Vung Tau, periodically resetting the sweep gear, standing guard, and more hours of sweeping. This, too, has become part of the daily routine. Somehow, no one remembers exactly how, these men have established their own small people-to-people program. It's not much: cigarettes, soap, a few items of food left over from their daily rations. But every day as the minesweeper passes this small settlement on the riverbank, the welcoming committee is ready. And in a way, the hand of friendship is extended. Day after day, from dawn until dusk, the MSB sweep the Vung Tau. And yet, it is never really routine. Often passing only a few yards from the riverbank, the MSBs are vulnerable and have often been hit by VC snipers and recoilless rifle fire. On October 9th, 1967, the minesweepers of Detachment Alpha, Mine Squadron 11, were awarded the first Presidential Unit Citation of the Vietnam War for extraordinary heroism in action. The Navy's code name for patrol and security operations on the rivers of Vietnam is Operation Game Warden. The minesweepers are one part of this effort, but they are by no means alone. At the end of the day, the minesweepers returning to their base near Nha Be pass by a pier where another branch of the small boat Navy is preparing to send out its night patrols. Also based at Nha Be are units of one of the Navy's newest craft, the River Patrol Boat, or PBR. The PBR, developed from an existing civilian pleasure craft, has been redesigned and equipped for use in Operation Game Warden on the rivers of Vietnam.
I'll be the patrol officer, Stingray 1. Cover boat will be Stingray 17. We have friendly ambushes located tonight here and here.
These are the men who ride the PBRs. Their mission is to conduct continuous patrols day and night, denying the use of the waterways to the Viet Cong for the transport of men, supplies, or communication.
2300 in the dark of the moon, and the crossing attempts tonight will probably occur sometime between 2300 and 0300. I want one boat positioned in here all the time. The other boat will patrol through the complete area.
Each boat carries a 4-man crew, consisting of the boat captain and helmsman, a forward machine gunner manning twin 50s, and an aft gunner manning a single 50 with an M79 grenade launcher. The PBR is a high-speed fiberglass boat, drawing only 18 inches of water, with no propellers or other hull protrusions. It is powered at speeds up to 25 knots by water jet pumps, which not only drive the boat, but also steer it. Here in the Rung Sat, the primary mission is to keep the shipping channel secure. To the Pbrs, this means constant patrol, checking out any suspicious craft or unusual activity along the shore. By denying the VC the ability to move freely in this area, Operation Game Warden has kept open the vital shipping route into Saigon.